Okay. Now I gotta get rid of one of me. Du-du-du-du-du. Yo. Can you guys hear me or no? Shit talking a child. Dude is so insecure, he can't even handle a child's like shit. Oh, yes. Yes, KCBD, I seen that. Crazy. What a weirdo, huh? Immediately goes to that. This is so true, dude. Damn, I gotta turn on the music. This shit's loud as fuck. This is some late night, reviewing of the day. We have to. And talking shit, clowning the fat guy. Because we have to. It's mandatory. What's up, Jay? Did you guys have a good day? Flamers has me blocked because I said hello to ya today. Hello to who? What? He blocked you because you said hi to me? What the? What? Wait, only. What? That's crazy. I was talking to him today. What, did I piss him off for some reason? Oh no. See, you can't get Flames mad. Flames is badass. So I said hello to you. No shit. That's fucked up. That's funny. I wonder if I made him mad. I didn't say even anything bad. I don't know. We'll see. I'll say salute to him tomorrow. If not, I'll apologize. Sorry, Flames. We gotta stay on his good side. We do. Yeah, he's venting around in paranoia. Well, dude, you have to be careful. You have to when everyone's a Fed. Everyone, including Pino, spearing poop on walls. That's bad, folks. What's up, Fax? What are we going to talk about? I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're just bullshitting right now. Just stirring the pot. That's what we're doing. The whole thing with Mile High Hustle, saying it, like, dude, it's, at the end of the day, it's none of my business, right? Really. But, like, he didn't mean that, dude. Like, whatever's, sometimes when people are mad, they say stuff, and, like, you got to see why. Like, whatever AI thing Flames say, I'm laughing about it, but to Mile High, that's really serious, because that's, I don't know, his mom or whoever that is. That's messed up, right? I mean, any man would get upset about that. So, and then he said what he said, he was probably mad, worded it wrong, but then, he's a child predator and all that. That's just nuts and crazy. That's crazy. On that note though, dude, I don't want to do this. I really don't. But I was thinking, right? Like, fuck, dude. I gotta do this on YouTube. But what's right is right. And I was thinking about the whole Chivo thing, right? And I made a live and I said what I said or put up at least, and at the end of the day, like, dude, I don't even know if that dude's name is Anthony Lima. So, like, for me to say some is kind of bonkers, I do feel bad. And I heard what T-Train said a couple things today. I think a couple other people. Oh, and then Mile High said he actually seen Chivo's paperwork. And then I was like, well, I mean, I don't think that, I don't. He's not gonna. That dude doesn't seem like he would rock with a chomo. So, you know, sometimes, well, then it's fucked up that I did that. I feel really bad. I really do. And like I could say that, but like it doesn't take it back. I don't know. I do apologize to him. I mean, for what it's worth, he probably don't give two fucks, but hates me, and you know. Yeah, but still, to say that is like T-Train said it today, and I was thinking, I was like, dude, he's right. He really is. That is fucked up, and that's kind of what I did. You could spin it and saying it's not, but it is. I could try to make myself feel better, but that's exactly what I did, and I do feel bad, because no one deserves that. At the end of the day, no one does. That's crazy. Anyway. Chivo Mile High. My eyes, dude. That shit's crazy. They fucking got eyes, dude. They got that fucker. He thought I thought that day would never come. Holy fuck. See. What did it? He slipped, man. What is he on TikTok? Oh, when he's so mad he deleted everything. Damn, dude. He got his ass. Fucking eyes. Well, comes around, eyes. Yeah. Oh, a long time ago. Okay. Yeah. Midwest nerviest Brett Weed eyes with his titty. Eyes is gross. At the end of even like the Berrywood account though, there's like 8 different Berrywood accounts. It's different people. I mean, it's just the way. Like I don't know. It's hard to say. Like like the way they type. Sorry. It's like multiple, and that's what trolls do, right? Like, even though Berrywood's a troll, but like, people are gonna copy a Berrywood. Does that make sense? Like, not both sides are gonna do that. So you don't even know what's what. Diddy owns at least one of them, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Shabazz, what's up, dude? Dub didn't work today. I just wanted to let you guys know there's 26 people watching. Into the 26 motherfuckers, Dub didn't work today. Crazy, huh? That's nuts, huh? That's crazy. Just goofing around all day. Flopping around. Yet he's broke as a joke because he can't work because he got to make sure he knows what everybody's saying on YouTube. Has screen record everything. Dub, you just should screen record the entire day. That's just what you should do. Just sit there. That's probably what he does, right? I said what he should do. Dub's like, I've already been doing that. Damn. We need to say a prayer for Dub. Sometime we need it. That dude is down bad. And he's way too invested. It's crazy, dude. Just calm down, Dub. Okay? Just go to work. That's all you got to do, Dub. It's that simple, right? It's this big deal. Just shut off YouTube, right? Get a job, and just take your own advice, Dub. That's all you got to do. It's really that simple. Because, Dub, you know exactly what to do. You just don't fucking do it, Dub. You just got to do it. I tell you, Dub. One thing I will say about Dub is Dub has the greatest plan ever. I'll give him that. His plan is immaculate. It's just the following his plan part is where he has a problem with. That's fucked up. Come on, Dub. And Dub, okay, Dub, we got to see the $1 million coin collection. We have to. Dub, that would be crazy. Just show it on YouTube, right? It's that simple. You have 2 sets. $1 million. What, you got $10 million in the trailer? And maybe you do, Dub. We just want to see it. Why can't you do that, Dub? Just break out the coin collection. And Dub, how do you have a coin collection? You don't even know what coins you have. That was crazy, Dub. See, I'm gonna give you a little tip. Even though you have a 147 IQ or whatever you got, right? Maybe it's just one day where your brain wasn't working. What was I gonna say? Oh, you get Dub. You got to think about what you say before you say it. I know coming from me, I'm not the best at talking, so maybe it shouldn't come from me. But Dub, you really got to think it through, okay? Like, I get you're gonna lie, and that's all you fucking do. But just think through your bullshit, rehearse it, and then say it on YouTube. X-ray scan. Oh, you can't bring that up. That was bad, fool. That was bad. That was bad. He said it was my zipper. Yeah, right, Dub. Yeah, right. It's the chemical burn, Dub. Chemical burn. Burned it all off. Just shriveled it right up. Nasty. Why the fuck, Dub? And why? See, the shit you do is it's bonkers, bro. Why do you do it? You punk yourself, you like destroy yourself, and then you get so mad on stream. You're just like fucking screaming, and like, dude, nobody costs you any money. Like, how is a bunch of dudes, right? You can say, "Oh, you guys talk about me." Yeah, we're talking about you on fucking YouTube, bro. And honestly, T Train calling the American Welding Society doesn't impact any type of contracts or work that you're doing. That doesn't make any sense. And he kind of has every right to do that, Doug, because you advertise yourself as someone who can teach welding, get paid to teach welding. And that's fucked up, bro. You know you can't, Doug. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do when it comes to TIG welding? You don't even have the equipment, Dub. See, once again, Dub, come on, please think it through. Please buy the equipment first, Dub. You can't be. This dude was advertising to teach motherfuckers and doesn't even have a one. He said this. He said, "I'm gonna teach you guys how to weld, but bring your own welder." Yeah, exactly. You don't come up to your trainer though. No way, I changed live. You know he's listening, though. Dog, we love you. Okay, we love you, Dom. We do. We're over here just trying to help you, Dom. That's all we're doing. And dude, we're talking on YouTube, bro. You're just taking this and just way out of context. The same thing that happened to Mile High Hustle. Like, it just motherfuckers take it and just run and off to this crazy. Like, no, the dude is he was just mad, right? And all we're doing, like, talking on YouTube, and like the thing Blue Collar Vet said, like, are you really, you're gonna take it and run and turn it into something it's not? You know he was joking around. We all knew, we were all laughing. It was nothing to do with you. It was on the panel. And people say, like, really, that's the worst thing that somebody said to you in your life? Like, it's a joke, bro. It's funny. I'm sorry to say, but fucking hilarious. It's funny, bro. You should laugh at stuff like that. He's like, yeah, maybe it's a little distasteful, but shit, that's not the worst thing I've heard. Like, it's a joke, bro. Nobody's doing that. You laugh and then you get over it. Like, we all make a, not like make, but like, dude, we're still grown adults with like lives and whatever you claim, but we're a bunch of kids in on the inside, right? You can't take that away. Like, sometimes I goof around, I joke around. It's my inner child, and I should have that. I don't need to be serious 24 times a day. There's a time to be serious when I'm at work. I do my thing. I work. I'm responsible, and there's times I'm just a kid. Yes, he is. He's real tough to women. Is what, 3 or 4 restraining orders? See, I'm going off on tangents tonight. Yes. Yes. Where's T Train's comment? Damn it. Fucking stupid ass phone. Better phone than Doug, though. Yep. Such a weak mind. He's a clown. Absolutely embarrassing. Giving him free game and he doesn't even take it. Dude, you come in peace. Yeah, it's he gives himself game. He just doesn't want to follow his quote unquote game. Like Dub knows he knows exactly what to do to a T. The problem is, right? Like I said, the following that it's just not existent. You'll never follow. He just only wants to talk about it. It's crazy. It's bonkers. It's crazy. Oh, it's nuts. This hits different, Dub. This hits different. This live hits different. That's why it hit a live. Now you got to go live to deflect and then call me a clown and say the same thing you've said, 10 million fucking times. Like the same old bullshit we've heard. Like, Dub, come with something, dude, bro. Come on. You know I'm right. You don't need to like me. You know I'm right. I'm younger than you. And I troll, right? I say like this and that sometimes. And do I really think the things I say? No, I'm just getting under his fucking skin. Like honestly, like I think if Dub put his mind to it, well, he is dumb as shit. But I think he would do good, He just can't do what he claims. He can't. He just can't. And we criticize the things he says. Like the dude is making stuff up, like $350 an hour and all that. And nobody else is doing that, right? You can say this and that and the third about me, but I don't think maybe. I mean, I troll every now and again, but I don't think I've ever made myself out to be this badass person. There's things I could do, but just like, oh, I don't know, maybe I did. See, if I did that, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I need to apologize. Sorry, guys, for making myself into something I wasn't. Diddy's gonna clip all this. Go ahead, Diddy. Screw recording it. On what? How many phones, Diddy, let me guess. I would say bare minimum 4. Right now. He's big, man. What is he mad about? Like, what did I even say? I didn't even say too much. Just mad as shit. Just screaming and crying. And Dub, another thing, and I'm going to say this right now. Me and Ray Browning, see, I don't have a problem with Ray Browning. He's going to come over here, and when he's over here, I'm going to give him a wrench, Dub. And you're going to get mad about it, but there's nothing that you're going to do about it. I already had a conversation with Ray. He's gonna lose his mind. Yes. You want to come up, T-Train, or no? Facts, you want to come up? I'm boring as shit. If you guys want to, you don't have to. Just gotta stir the pot. That thing you to click the link, yes. Dude, what's the point of clicking his link? He won't even let you talk. Like it's and he's like, yeah, you guys can't even explain. Dude, you don't care to listen to what, like, I think Tony said on his live today, like, your mind is already made up. You don't care. You just want to spew out your nonsense. You don't know how to just shut up and listen to somebody, Dub, and that's your problem. I think Ray is better welder than Dub. I think so too. Oh, New York. There you go. What's up, dude?
What's up, bro? What you just said. Ray's definitely a better welder than Dub. Did you see them dimes that fucking Ray dropped on that instructional video he posted about?
Yeah, I seen it. And he did the brake test too. And I think he held up, didn't it?
Yeah.
He's talented, bro. He's talented in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Ray, it looks like Ray's like 10 years further than fucking Dub. Straight
He's
up.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's big, man.
Can I make I just need to make one point tonight for the whole night because it bothered me all day. If you had $1 million penny, would you say it's from 1900 and something?
Right. Yes, Max. Yes.
He's like, I have $1 million penny from like 1900 something. I would
It's
be like, I have a
what was that?
1927 Indian head penny. It has a nick on the corner. And how
If you
come
have a
he had to ask for? You know what? His boys should be mad because he was asking for firework money. He lives in a fifth wheel when he has $1 million penny in the drawer.
yeah,
Dude, he has 2 sets, dude. 2 sets.
if he has $1 million penny, why did he file indigent and get a public defender? If he has
Great-
$1 million
great point.
penny, if he has $1 million penny,
But
why does he let his family live the way they do?
Yeah, that
he's saving it. He's going to
Please-
give it to his kid when he dies.
If he
you
has
better
$1 million,
answer that, Dub. That's a valid question.
if he has $1 million penny, why did he have to ask his brother and his daughter he met never for $200?
Right.
Or did he for gas money?
Yeah, if he had $1 million penny, why did he need Diddy to shoot him $30 for gas?
Bro, know what
Right.
that means, though? Listen, Dub takes, like Yah says, he takes the truth and extends the shit, like, twist it. So, in other words, he has that app that tells you what coins are worth. You know he's going through his daughter's piggy bank looking for any penny that might be worth 2 cents or 3 cents. Is it my cup? This penny's worth 3 cents.
Dude, look at KCBD's comment. Why is
Yeah.
he getting the title loans, you know? And
He
not
watched the
loans on
Antique
pennies.
Roadshow
Yeah.
one time. He watched the Antique Roadshow one time and seen somebody on there with a fucking penny. That's what
Yes.
happened.
You know what's pretty cool, bro? I sent the photos to Yah. I'll send them to you, T-Train. Speaking of which, I was at 7-Eleven the other day, right? So I buy something, and when they give me the change, it sounded weird.
What'd you say? You cut out. Sorry.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Do you-
No, you cut out again.
Yeah, he's cutting out. If he has $1 million penny,
Hold on.
if he has $1 million penny, why couldn't he buy his kids Christmas presents last year and was
Yeah,
begging people for donations?
Great points.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. And it's all words out of his own mouth, right? Like,
Yep.
it's not like we're making anything up.
Nope.
These are
Nope.
stuff he's
Everything
claiming.
I talk about, he
Yes.
has said.
Yes. Even calling the American Welding Society is like completely justified. Like,
I never said his name. I never said his name when I called AWS. I asked if he could do what he's doing. I asked if a person could do what he's doing. I never said James Williams.
And even if you did, still there would be we are reporting, or like you or whoever is reporting what's actually happening.
Yeah,
nobody's gonna want to hire him as a life coach if you guys keep exposing his bullshit.
Yeah. He is a personal trainer, though.
Here we go. If he has $1 million penny, why did Diddy have to buy him Crocs?
Good point. So, do you hear me now or no?
Yes.
All right. So I was in 7-Eleven. They give me change, and it made a weird noise. I look at one of the quarters. It's a hope quarter, and instead of saying "In God We Trust," it says "In COD," COD We Trust. I'm like, I look it up. It was $100 quarter, bro, worth $100.
Really?
Wow.
I never heard of that.
I sent Yada photos today. But the only reason I even looked is because it was like some type of different metal. Like, what is it, silver? Like, it made a ding in my hand. I'm like, what is this, fake? And I'm like, I never seen a hope quarter. So I look it up. I'm like, doesn't look like it says "In God We Trust" either. And it's a misprint. It's $100 to $150.
Man, I've only ever got Chuck E. Cheese fucking quarters.
Dub would have retired, bro.
Yeah.
That would have been his come up.
That was a weak paycheck for Dub right there.
Oh, bro. And honestly, I threw it to the side for now, but what am I going to do? Sell it on eBay? I might put it back into circulation. Maybe someone finds it one day who needs it.
Hey, since he's listening and I'm thinking about it, my live, I have a live I'm going to do, but I just want him to fucking sweat about this. Who I'm going to call, I'm going to make 2 phone calls when I get time, but we are going to call Mike and Sean live. Ask Dub who they are. We're going to call them live.
I was just going to ask that. Like, damn, who the fuck are they?
Hold on.
Ask Dub who they are.
If he has $1 million penny, why did he cry and ask the cop to off him in the police station because he couldn't afford $500 bail?
Right.
Yeah. If he has $1 million penny, why does he still have unpaid bond?
Bro, what's sad is, he's telling his daughters, with your Roth IRA, there's going to be a penny in each one of your envelopes, or there is a penny in each envelope. He's like, that penny in there is worth $1 million. When I die, you open that envelope and take that $1 million penny out.
Man.
He has two of them. He did say that. I have two of them.
Those kids are fucked when he's gone because they are inheriting. They're inheriting his debts, his fucking everything, all his fucking everything.
Well, think of all the money they're going to have to spend.
He's the type of parent that when they go, the kids are fighting over who's paying for what because they got to pay to bury his ass because he don't even have money put away to bury himself. That's the type of dude
fighting over who pisses on his grave first. They're going to be pushing each other to see who can piss on his grave first.
They ain't even going to pick his body up at the fucking morgue. Who's going to let him there? The fucking city's going to have to burn him. They can't even
fit him in the cremator. They would have to burn him outside.
Yeah, that's crazy. What are you saying about
they're just going to try to set a fire in the yard.
What happened?
They're trying to save money on cremating them.
What's that?
Yeah. What happened with Fetters?
No, what he was saying like today on the like end portion of his live is just it's crazy. Like to say that is like I don't know, like bad karma times 100.
Oh, I didn't watch
just like
today.
all the stuff he says about the shit bag. Dude, that dude's gonna end up on one, dude. I'm telling you, it's gonna come around.
Dude, karma is real, bro. Karma
I don't like
is the
Fetters.
Most real. I repeat that daily.
I don't like Fetters. I think he's a piece of shit. But no man deserves to go through what he went through. But Dub was just freaking out, so mad about what BCV said about Fax's made up son. Now he's talking about Fetters' passed away son.
Wait, hold on. Did that photo wait. What was he saying about my made up son?
No, did I say Fax?
I'll give you a wrench,
Eyes is made up, son.
Dude, calm down.
Eyes is made up, son.
Yeah, you said Fax.
My bad, because I was looking at the screen. I seen New York there. And
I got you. I missed his live, so I thought maybe he looked at my family photo. I was curious if they were going to... I put up a family photo for the first time as on a post. I think they were going to be trying to hunt them down.
But that's all he talks shit on is fucking women and kids. That's all, you know what I mean? Do you expect anything fucking more from him? That's all we got.
He talks shit about women and children to defend women and children. That's literally what he says. I'm doing this to defend women and children. Wait, so you're talking women and children to defend women? That makes sense.
His mental capacity is only so much. That's why he only says he's been saying the same thing for the past 3 years, and it don't extend further than insults, lies, and that's it. And it's the same insults and same lies over and over. The dude got the fucking... Someone said it the other night. The dude got the memory capacity of a fucking goldfish. Literally.
Dude, what did he say before? He's like, whoever said this, whoever said it's all...
You're breaking up, bro. Is he breaking up for you too, Alan?
I just left, so I didn't really hear what he said.
I didn't either. How long you been live for, Alan?
Who, me?
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I just caught it.
Yeah, dude, I just decided to come live talk some shit. And, dude, it's crazy that, like, something so small like that just triggers him where he just goes live and rages, you know?
Yeah, that's true what I'm saying. He has to respond. He shows how much power he gives up to us. He has to respond to every little thing. Has to.
Right.
He says we're obsessed. How long was he live today? I didn't even watch him. Was he live all day again today?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I here and there, you know, in between work, but I think so. Yeah, it's probably like a good 4 or 5 hours.
That's crazy. How do you do that? After an hour, bro, an hour is like a limit for me. I don't understand how I know people do it, but fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I could see Tony. I could understand Tony doing. He talks about all kind of shit. He opens cards. He plays games. But Dub talks about the same thing for hour after hour. I don't understand how that. don't wear you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck. Do something productive with your life.
I
Gee,
know.
right.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Seriously.
He has a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah, he does. Seriously, straight up. Can you imagine how productive he would be if he invested all this time into actually doing something that made money for himself?
Right.
That's insane. That the amount of wasted time is insane. You don't get that shit back, bro.
Yeah. Jeez, is Dominic mad at me? I hope not. Dom, it's like I don't know. I just think that, like there's some people like Barry Wood, I feel like says some crazy stuff. Maybe just me. But at the same time, there's like 100 different Barry Woods, like who knows what Barry Wood has said some crazy shit about Fetter's kid. And like that is distasteful. But like if somebody comes in and disagrees with me, for me to just instantly block them is crazy. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean
Like
is Dom mad at
with
you?
Ray, because Ray, quote unquote, is on the other side or whatever people want to say. But Ray's just like another troll, right? I don't think it's,
Yeah. See, my chat. I don't want anybody banned unless they're talking shit on kids or dogs, and Dub's the only one. Chat is what I think. To me, chat is what makes the live stream, and almost everybody's chat is on lockdown, and no one can talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Motherfuckers want a place where they can go and just talk their shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that's fun. Let people fucking talk their shit. It's YouTube. So the fuck what someone says.
Yeah.
Unless they're talking about children and families, I don't care, bro. If you're gonna talk about that type of shit, then I'll get rid of you.
And sometimes, like, I'm forced to, like, sometimes mod people just because, like, if I don't, they're gonna get, like, booted from somebody that's, and I can't control everyone, but that's kind of fucked up, If it's some crazy talk, yes, but, like, we all can take a joke or two.
And let them, let them say fucking slimy shit. Let them expose themselves for the piece of shit they are, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have to go to sleep at night, you know what I mean? You don't have to go to sleep at night knowing you said them things. That person that said whatever is the one that has to go to sleep at night and have to live with themselves.
Bro, they're the ones
and has
who
to deal
hate
with
us.
the karma.
Correct. They hate us, but yet they're in here watching, listening, and chatting.
Yeah. And, even if it's like, where, Dub does these, he doesn't say it direct, but he's like, I hope, and then he creates a scenario where a car is getting, hit in a freeway and everyone's, it's like completely see-through. That's what you're wishing on people, right? And then he's, well, I didn't say that. I'm horrible at explaining things, but dude, that shit's fucked up, dude. It's really fucked up.
It shows how much energy he invests in thinking about people.
Right. Like, you
that have
do that. Like, we all know what you mean,
Oh yeah, all the energy he puts into thinking about people that have zero bearing on his life.
Yeah.
Dude, think about if for every hour he's been on YouTube, he went and made minimum wage at a supermarket. How much better his life would be right now?
Yeah.
He'd be a millionaire.
And dude, let's be real right now, right? And talk about this. How did we ever cost him any money?
I know how. I do.
Well, without even trolling, like, for
no,
real.
I'm not trolling, bro. This is what happened, bro. I'm telling you. He went and got all those tattoos.
Good night, bud. Love you.
He went and got all those tattoos and he wanted to be Wes Watson. That's why he made up all the stories. He thought he was going to be an influencer, bro. And then you guys shut him down. That's literally how he said you lost your money. I know it is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well,
I see what you're saying.
No, his big thing, because he always talks about it, is because people shared videos of him saying the N-word. And you know what? I did.
I did too, but that's him talking.
Exactly.
But he thought he was going to have a successful YouTube channel. It's why he got all those tattoos, bro, before he came on YouTube.
But what it all comes down to is people, along with me, and I still do it, and I'm still going to do it forever and ever. Everything he said, dirty and grimy, I will expose 1,000 fucking times. If you don't like it, you shouldn't have fucking did it.
Yeah.
All I do is hold the mirror up to his fucking pig face.
Yeah.
That's it.
But at least all right, you talk. You do that, but then you talk. All Ya does is literally play him back to him the next day. And
Yeah.
he flips. So it's like him arguing with himself. He'll be like, I didn't say that. Ya's like, bro, it's a video of you talking, bro. What do you mean you didn't say that?
I want to address something. I made a short from his live the other day, or clipped his live the other day, where he was talking about how fuck the police and I fucking lied to them. It's me against the fucking police. I will tell the police anything. He said, look at you, wrong again, 21 years ago. No, you dummy. It shows your fucking intent with talking to police. All the statements you gave on all of us wasn't 21 years ago. It's just recent. You were just talking 2 days ago about how it's fuck the police and you lied to the police and you were never honest with the police. That shows your fucking intent, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
That shows
Once
all the
again,
statements. Hold on. That shows all the statements you gave Margaret and fucking Sky Jones and Dylan Montana that you're just saying whatever to put motherfuckers in jail.
Correct.
You could bet everything you fucking have, which ain't much, that they got that clip emailed to them.
Correct. He says every day still, that I'm a rat and I called the cops. Here is the truth. For a year, he told me I was being arrested and I was going to jail, and he called the cops and the FBI. So finally, I called them, talked to them, and they said there's been over 30 complaints about me.
Yep. I'm the same scenario because he always.
So basically, are we in his eyes? He thinks he should call the cops, lie, we get arrested, and we shouldn't say anything, or we're rats.
Yep, mine was the same scenario because he kept doing the same. He keeps bringing up the post I made where I admitted to what I did, and you're fucking right, I did. After I heard over and over how you're fucking calling the police, calling the FBI, I called and wanted to know what the fuck was going on and let them have access to whatever they needed to do. And I found out it was actually the complete opposite. It was funny. Feathers told me they had to kick the fat fuck out of the police station because him and his fat fucking pig cousin kept going down there crying about people calling them names on the internet. And they
correct.
I've said this 1,000 times.
Same thing. He
They
kept
had
on
to-
going in there with SD cards, is what they told me. He keeps coming in here with memory sticks.
I've told this story over and over. I'm not trolling. This is from Feather's mouth, who is now the chief of police. They had to sit him and his wife down. It was Alvarez, and I think the city attorney or county attorney, I can't which one had to explain to them fucking two pigs that it's freedom of speech. If you don't like it, don't watch. They had a meeting with him and his fucking wife about being called names on YouTube. Yeah, I've talked about this 100 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think what the funniest part is Feathers is the one that told me he's the one that got fired at the first day of work at YO Tech, and he was laughing.
Yeah,
He said he was when he was telling me he was laughing. He said the poor guy, it was his dream job.
Well, once again, as far as YO Tech goes, T-Train, you know, it was done legally, but let's clear up YO Tech again, because for
You
Dumbo,
think he cried?
Well, Dumbo
fuck
changed
yeah.
that story again,
think
because I'm
he
going to
cried?
tell you the absolute fact. He was
100% he did.
What do you think he did?
I'm telling you what happened. I spoke to them because that's when he was calling jobs. I called them. He was hired. Then he was given like a start date. He was fired on his start date because of stuff they looked up and found between his hire date and his start date. So when he says, I worked there for 3 weeks. I worked there for 3 weeks. No, Dub, you got hired. You were told to start 3 weeks later, and then you were fired on that day because of shit they found.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder it's because he probably hyped himself up and told him that he was a company owner. And they're like, why the fuck is a company owner applying for this job?
Well, when you get a job like that,
when he lives in Montana.
When you get a job like that, not construction, but when you get a job like that along those lines, that's not a white collar job, but it's like on the fringe. You know what I mean? You're working with kids and shit. They fucking Google you, they search you, they do everything.
Yeah, you represent the school, bro.
Yes.
They
He
can't have
walked
him
in
yelling
there with
the N-word on
unholy one and
YouTube.
didn't think they were going to search him up.
Dang, the
guy's
bad
only
luck.
person. He has his own school. You said it earlier, Alan. Everybody has to bring their own welder, and somebody has to bring an extra one for Dub to teach them on.
Like, now, what did you think when you're getting the unholy one tattooed on you? Like, dude, what the fuck,
Well,
dude?
Alan,
Is it
I
the
made a
weird
post.
one on the back of your head, bro?
Bro.
You're like a walking target.
Dude, I made a post about that last week as it dawned on me. He literally says that he found God and found faith the same time he got the unholy one tattoo. So imagine being like, you know, you go to church, you're like, I love this place. I found God. I'm going to change my life. And then you go get unholy one tattooed across your chest. The oxymoron behind that is amazing.
Yeah, it's not even the tattoo, right? Because, like, dude, so many people have tattoos, but it's like the unholy one. Like,
No.
dude, what the fuck were you thinking?
Especially on his goofy looking ass. My apprenticeship,
Right.
when I got into plumbers union, my apprenticeship class, there was like 30 of us, ranging from like 18-year-olds all the way up to like 50-year-olds. But we had so many fucking dickheads in my class, straight up fucking dickheads. I would have loved to have been sitting in class and seen that fat fucking goofy motherfucker come waddling in the classroom. I could see him running out the room telling the director.
Oh, spitballs would be bouncing off his head the whole time.
He would get fucking clowned so fucking
No,
bad.
worse than the unholy one. Dude, he can say what he wants, but during the Genghis interview, he never once mentioned being a welder. He got Weld Life tattooed on his hand after he got an online welding certification.
That dude was clowned his whole life, huh?
Weld Life.
Bro, no.
Don't you think so? His whole life.
Bro, look
Definitely his
at
whole
him.
life.
Look at him. That's all you got to do. Come on.
Yeah, that is
Look
so
at him,
true.
bro.
No
Dude,
one's
if you were
ever
in high
taken him
school,
serious.
if he was sitting in front of you in high school, he was definitely the kid you were bouncing spitballs off his head the whole class.
Right.
And he's the guy who breaks the desk, but he won't hit you. He gets up and like slams his books.
Bro, listen. He acts goofy. He fucking talks goofy, and he's built goofy. He has nothing going for him whatsoever. You know what I mean? He got picked apart all through fucking school. It's probably why he got dropped. It's probably why he dropped that.
But do you think that when he's among like people that are not on YouTube, he changes the way he talks, or do you think he still talks the goofy way he talks?
No, he talks just like this, bro. To women and children, he's threatening. To men, he tries to be threatening. Yeah, he talks just like this.
We've seen him. We've seen him on body cam. He's
goofy. You're right. Yep.
Yeah, he's a fucking goofball, bro. Remember when he was talking to the cops bragging?
Yeah.
He was talking to the cops bragging about Sonny Barger.
Yes.
Bro, he like brought the cop to the corner too. He's like, "Come over here. Listen. All right, so Sonny Barger is my uncle, and I brought him with the Hells Angels. I'm trying to lay low, officer. I'm trying to lay low over here. You know, trying to do my thing." Then
you said brought him over to the side of the car.
Did you see Big Natty drooling at the cop, bro? She's literally drooling talking to the cop.
I wish we could bring that clip up because I don't know how the face he makes when he's telling the cops that. It's like he's like,
yeah, bro. He literally brings them over. He's like, "Yo, listen, shh. I don't want the neighbors to know, but I'm kind of a big thing."
Yeah.
I'm kind of a big deal. I can
He's
just
like, listen. I can't have people rolling up to this property. I'm trying to protect $1 million penny inside.
Right. A couple sets, Max.
Oh shit. No matter, I seen someone say he's over there freaking saying everything we say is a lie. Dub, no matter how many times you say we're liars and it didn't happen, it does not change the fact that it did happen. Say it 1,000 more fucking times. It don't change the fact. It don't change fucking history.
Dude, he's screaming at the cops, like yelling, being an asshole. Then his wife shows evidence. You see his face. He's like, "Excuse, do you think I'm in trouble? Do you think that part of the video is going to get me in trouble? Am I going to get arrested? I didn't." 5 seconds after he told the cop, he never hit him. The cop, Natty's like, "Oh, sure you did. Look at the video, officer."
MC, if he's doing that about facts, next he's going to be talking about people who he thinks are associated with me.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's going to go straight to that.
Well,
he's
without their eyes right now,
because he's
big
man, nothing else to do. Huh?
All he had was eyes to like do dirty shit from the background. He don't know what to do right now. Eyes was their genius.
And why does he need your job? That's just such a goofy.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
when he said that, for legal reasons, he needs to know where I am, where I work. What legal reason in the world does
What?
he need to know
Yeah.
where somebody works?
Right. Like,
Oh, you got to remember, he's a business owner, guys.
yeah, I forgot. It's HIPAA. Yep.
Dude, when he called, so, bro, there's this guy I used to work with. I worked with him 6 years ago. That's who Dub called on his live the one day. Bro, when he told me the story, he's like, bro, this guy calls me. He's like, this is James Williams. Like, I'm supposed to know who he is. He's like, I'm a fellow business owner from Dillon, Montana.
Oh,
He told the
shit,
guy, he's like,
no
yo,
way.
bro, he's like, I haven't worked with that dude in like 7 years. He's like, and I don't know why you're calling me.
That's crazy.
I'm a fellow business. Oh, Ohana. Because he kept saying, he's like, what's Ohana? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, he was a fellow business owner of Ohana. He's like, I thought he was a solicitor.
He said-
How about when he said? How about when I forget who he was talking. He was talking about like one of the people who he called. He was explaining. He said, because someone said, well, they're just lying to you. Talking about whoever he called. He was like, they can't lie to me. I'm a business owner. That's perjury if they lie to me.
Bro, he said the reason he wants to get, the reason, hold on.
perjury.
The reason he wants my business address to
Yeah.
sue me is because I defamed his character by proving he did not deadlift 315.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
why. He said it. He's like, bro, you're not going to tell me that's not 315. That's defamation. What?
Correct. No facts. Criminal defamation.
Criminal defamation, where it's obviously not 315 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said,
me and
thank
Jan
you,
were
facts.
talking the other
We
day.
got everything. Thank you, facts.
Yad tells me, I didn't see this video. He said there's another video where he says he's deadlifting 400 pounds. He's like, bro, you look at the bar, it's got like a 30 pound on it, a 40 pound on it.
Yeah.
He's like, it doesn't make any sense at all that it would be 400 pounds.
Right. And I was seeing that too because he has those big ass bumper plates. Like, there's no way. You know, if it was like the standard weights, it would be way over 405. But you're claiming it's, you know what I mean? Like it's Olympic weights. They weigh like 15
when
pounds,
he lifted
and they look big as
315,
shit.
he told me it's 3 plates. Why would you put 2 different types of plates on when you can see in the gym behind him, they have all the same exact type of plate everywhere? I wanted to switch it up.
I just wanted to switch it up. It works better when you mix the weights.
Yeah, it's better. You never know if they're exactly right. I didn't want to lie, and I was worried that maybe a couple ounces off, so I tried a couple different brands.
How about, I haven't talked to you about this yet, Alan. Or we talked about it a little bit last night, facts. Alan, what do you think about the eyes? Now they got his Facebook and everything. All the members of the family, everything.
Crazy.
All the shit that dude did.
Yeah.
I like, what were they saying, T-Train? It's not fun when the rabbit has the gun. That's a good saying.
Can you imagine what Eyes would have did if he would have found one of our Facebooks, our family members?
He did, Blues. And he called his family. He wrecked Blues' life. He did do that.
Yep.
He stalked an old lady who just lost her husband.
There's no denying it, too. There's just no denying it. If you see OU's video, dude, it's over.
Dub is still saying it's not him.
Bro, Dub can say whatever he wants. What Dub says don't fucking matter to anyone.
Dub's like the eyes. All you got to do is look at the eyes, and you'll see it's not the same person. Oh, yeah, let's not look at the voice or where he is or the squirrel, that they both have squirrels and they're both on the same porch in the same house. Let's not look at any of that. Let's look at their eyes.
That dude was so fucking cocky about never being found. He got up on her and over admitted to fucking multiple federal crimes. He got up and admitted to SWAT and fucking BCB.
Well, all I gotta say is, okay, let's say it wasn't him. So how did the people? I know, but let's say it wasn't. How would the people that we're looking at know to take down their Facebook and their TikToks immediately?
Yep.
How'd they know?
What's finally over, Miss King?
She's talking about Eyes, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
She's one of his victims, bro.
Miss King, all in all, don't think it's over yet, because he might take a couple more swings before he disappears.
No, that dude's a pussy, bro.
If anything, he's gonna hate Dub now, because he's gonna learn what it feels like and everything he did for Dub, and Dub's not gonna do shit to help him.
people are just going to be on his neck 24/7. He's done so much. It's
I
done.
called him all day and left voicemails all day. He had all kind of shit to say in chats.
Yep.
He has my number. He's
Well, here's a fun one. Yo, I got to talk to somebody. So he also harassed and stalked Patrick Ridge, Graceland Ranch, for years, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Illegally did it. So when Patrick Ridge finds out who he is, he might get a lawyer. That guy's a millionaire, bro. He might have to get a lawyer because it's some bad shit they did, bro.
Listen to this. Hold on. I don't even know if Miss King knows this. She might know this because of the monster in the background in OU. But I don't know if you've seen my post I put up early this morning about. Did you see the Python post with the emails and passwords and all that? I was trying to prove how deep it's going because someone wanted me to post it, and they said, "You know what? No, take that down." He's doing like, but whatever. But one of the emails that was found tied to eyes is tied to Nick Badu. Mrs. King, do you remember Nick Badu?
Who is Nick Perdue?
That's who. That was from like last year when trying to find eyes the first time. Nick Perdue and Richard Leverock.
Yes, is he tied to Richard Leverock? I wanted to know.
Miss King, you know what I'm talking about, Mrs. King? Remember Nick?
I do remember T-Train, but is he tied to Leverock at all?
No, the focus. It started with Richard Leverock, then it led to Nick Badu. And Nick Badu, Richard Leverock is the one that was got charges for all the online harassment.
Yep. I remember
Nick Badu was his friend that helped him do it. And one of the emails tied to eyes is tied to Nick Badu.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that either.
Oh, wow.
What I would like to know is, how could somebody change so much physically in 8 years, bro? He looks like a different person 8 years ago. A different person.
Meth.
Definitely. Bro, he went from being young to being heavy to then just having no teeth and being like, looking like he's 70.
Fucking meth. That's crazy. That only drug that does that is meth. That bad, that extreme, that quick.
And he's on the the methadone. So on top of that,
yeah,
and the constant phones changing, like, sorry, different accounts and whatnot. Like he just losing phones, probably, like one after another. Doesn't people on like, I watched the Softside Underbelly. Those people are like constant losing phones, getting a phone, selling it, and then back to another one. And
oh yeah, that's a play. They sold a phone. Yeah.
Bro, Soft White Underbelly, Alan. Did you see the one with the guy who gambled away $350 million in like a year?
The Asian guy?
Yeah, that's a crazy story, bro. That one is. I felt so bad for that guy, but like you'd see, gambling is some addiction, man.
I talked about this before.
Oh yeah.
My old man. I wasn't gonna say was, but he is. My old man's a degenerate gambler. It's fucking. It's horrible, bro. The
dude
and shit. When I was a little kid, his bookies and shit used to buy me Christmas presents, straight up.
I think that people talk about like fentanyl and this and that, but like, dude, gambling's way up there. And right now, no matter where you go, ads after ads is shoved down people's throats, bro.
It's the worst. So they did a study recently where they looked at the dopamine receptors in your brain and how your brain lights up on drugs, on this, on that. And gambling was like, they were saying the dopamines that go off in your brain when you do fentanyl is like a bowl. Picture a cereal bowl filled with when you gamble, for these gambling addicts, it's a football field, bro. Like, that's how much stronger of an addiction it is to the people who are hooked on it.
Do Yins know who Boss Man Jack is? If Yins don't, Yins got to get on YouTube when we're done and type in Boss Man Jack. He's one of them gambling streamers, but he smokes crack too. He's like a fucking, he's like a person. He's the personality of Dub, but he fucking gambles and smokes crack.
Oh yeah, I gotta check that out.
How does he get his money?
Because he's sponsored by not Kick, whoever owns stake.com. He's sponsored by all, because so many people watch him. You know what I mean? And then they fucking juice them. They give them money to fucking gamble, and then the sites give them money to gamble. He's bringing in people to watch gambling. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
What you just said is fucked up too, Alan, because There was just a guy in Soft White Underbelly talking about a guy who was a gambling addict, lost his home, lost his family. And he
Yep.
was like, you know, when you hear about a crack addict, everybody says, oh,
Yep.
he's an addict, he needs help.
Yep.
He's like, meanwhile, gambling, they have commercials on TV. He's like, it's an app on your phone. Now you can gamble on the weather, that Kalshi site. You can gamble on literally what's on TV tonight. He's like, they promote it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's like a silent killer too, you know, that like with crack and I think meth, you can kind of physically tell. With gambling is one of those that's kind of hard to.
Yeah. Speaking of crack, Dub likes to say that I smoke crack. I don't even know why I give it due power and respawn, but he likes to say I left my family on Thanksgiving and was smoking crack. No, it was weeks before that I got arrested and I was in jail Thanksgiving. Never brought drugs around my family.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro, your wife, I've heard you and seen you.
He
out with
thinks
your
that
wife.
way
She's
because he
never
does,
okay
you
with
know?
that.
Yeah.
Correct. Your wife would never deal with that, bro. She seems like the most nice. You guys still seem happy together. Like you have an amazing marriage. Everything he wishes he had.
Well, that's why I quit, because I wouldn't have been able to quit without her. I mean, I give her all the credit.
She was gonna kill you if you didn't quit.
Yeah.
Right? He said, I had no way out.
At my lowest point, when I ran, well, my wife shut off access to my money. I had nothing. I was sleeping in my car. And I was completely strung. I had 2 bricks of fucking heroin a day, and I can't enormous, copious amounts of fucking hard. Her old man sat me down and offered me $10,000 to walk away.
Really?
For someone at the height of their addiction to be offered fucking 10 grand, yeah, I went away. I mean, I went and got clean right after that. Yeah.
I was gonna say, T-Train, you didn't take the money, go get whacked, and come back next week. Like, sorry, buddy, you should have never trusted a druggie. You should never trust a drug addict, sir.
I got myself hooked on drugs.
Yo, Dub would have took off. Dub would have been like 10 grand. See you later, kids.
But that was like a power move, offering a fucking, you know what I mean, strung out junkie, fucking dopehead crackhead.
Could I ask a question?
At the fucking at their lowest.
T-Train, do you get along with him?
Not like before, because
no, I'm only asking because you think, bro, you're like a son probably in some ways. Do you think he might have did that also as a power move to say to you, like, bro, it's time to stop? Like, either you go to rehab or you can take this money and beat it, bro. Like, do you think he really wanted you to go?
Well, he didn't want me. Rehab wasn't brought up. He just wanted me away from fucking his grandkids and his daughter. You know what I mean?
And it all turned out, bro. You are a statistic lotto winner, bro. The way it turned out for you, thank God it did. But look at you, bro. You can talk about it because look where you are now.
Yeah.
And out with your grandkids, buying your daughter a car, beautiful home.
I'm not doing anything different than, you know what I mean, the next guy out there, bro. I do shit that you, Alan, every man out there is obligated to do for their family.
Well, first off, I don't have kids, so that's not
okay.
true.
Well, you don't have kids,
but in the same
token, do for you and yours, bro, your family.
But let's say, I know it's going to sound weird to say this because drugs are bad, but for somebody who's never done that and then has stayed steady with their family, like you dropped to the bottom of the barrel, bro, and then climbed yourself back out for your family. That's respectful, bro. That don't happen. That's a very rare statistic when you did.
Yeah, but it should have happened in the first place.
I'd be more proud of that than never doing drugs, to be honest with you.
And I knew better. I didn't do a drug till I was 30 years old. You know what I mean? I knew better. It wasn't like, you know what I mean, I got addicted when I was a kid. I didn't do drugs for my first 30 years of my life.
Bro, I know you guys always say it's different because I don't have kids and I say it all the time, but bro, because I think about it. When I lost everything, when I lived in my car for a week, I remember right before that is when I found out, like, whatever issues with having kids, whatever. And I remember sitting in my car thinking, I'm like, what would I do if I had kids? I was like, I'm crying about this, but what do my friends do? What do people do to have children? Like, I don't know where I'd be if I had, bro. That's got to be such a gut feeling when shit goes wrong and you have kids.
Well, when you're on drugs, you justify it in your head. It's crazy. I mean, thinking back on it now, it's fucking crazy that I thought that way. But at that moment in time, you justify it in your head and you're right. It's like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, but what about not even the drugs? I'm saying, like, when you hit a hard time, when, let's say, money's tight or you're really worried about next month, I get by because I used to get by. I was by myself, bro. Like, when you say, all right,
Dude,
no
you
matter
just
what, I
figure
need
it
to
out
pay
when you
for my
got
Yeah,
kids.
kids.
100%. You figure it
just
out.
Figure it
What
out.
you got to
dude.
do, especially when you're
Ain't no
skilled in
way.
a trade. If you're skilled in a trade, there's no excuse for you to be broke.
Well, that's kind of what I did, bro. Like, even though I was injured, I just went back to work. I went back to work injured. And I just, gotta tell you the truth, if I never hit the bottom, I never would have bounced back as high as I did. I would, because when I got down there, I was like, I will never be here again. This will never happen again.
Yeah.
Then it happened again. Happened twice.
It could. Tomorrow, it could happen to any one
Yeah.
of us. Something
I
could
tell
happen.
everybody what's going on with my partner right now, bro. Does it sound like I have good money? Yeah. If something happens tomorrow, that money won't last long, bro. I could be right at the bottom again, starting over again. It is what it is. You know, I don't want it to happen. I hope it don't. I worked hard to get here, but it is what it is.
You know, you say you said on drugs you could like convince yourself, but like, dude, not even on drugs, like spending, dude. You just like justify it to yourself. You know you're gonna fuck yourself later, but you're able to tell yourself these amazing fucking things. It always bites you in the ass.
Credit.
At the end,
I
but
do that with credit. I'm like, oh,
dude,
$250
so
for a
bad.
month. I can figure that out. Oh,
Yeah,
another
yeah.
$400 payment. I can figure
You
that
have
out.
all
What's
these
400 a
grand
month?
plans till
Yeah,
the
what's
time
400
comes.
a month? That's nothing. For 47 years. 400 a month for 48 years. That ain't bad.
I'm like that. I'm not too proud to admit this. I got to ask my old lady because I will buy anything. I'll buy my kids anything, especially my oldest daughter. She'd come up to me and say, I want this, Dad, I want that. And I'll just buy it for her. I have to go through my old lady. I don't have access to
Bro,
the
be
accounts
glad
like
because
that.
I don't have that
Dude.
check and I spend money.
Because
bro.
I'm frivolous with shit, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, I feel like this with my daughter, right? Is I'm supposed to take care of her, and if I go to the store, there's shit that I want and I'm gonna buy it. And who am I to tell her no, you can have one gum? I feel like that's so fucked up. Where I'm like, okay, I'm buying. Like there was a shirt one time. Me and her were at the mall, and it was a shirt, and she wanted a shirt, and then I said no, and then immediately I was like, dude, I'm buying a shirt. Why can't you know what I mean? But people do that to their kids, like no.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense or not.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so I'm the same way. I just buy them for them, and then, but I tell I tell them though, like there's times we have money and there's times we don't. So I make that really clear. And she always asks me like, "Do we have money this time?" It's like, yeah, we do. Or
do we have money this time? What a great angle to hit that with. Dad, do we have money this time, please?
Yeah, I mean because sometimes we don't. You know,
she learned.
Sometimes we don't. Yeah.
I got a Cash App card. I don't even want a debit card because like if I'll go in the store and I'll see something and I'll just buy it because I want it. But I have a Cash App card. And
yeah.
Like today, I took my youngest daughter to the store. I called the old lady. I'm like, hey, shoot $50 to me real quick. that's what I got to do. And then again, I'm not too proud to you know what I mean, to admit that.
Dude, these kids learn though. So I have nephews, bro, and then I don't
are good with money.
But my nephews are as close can be, but they learned Uncle G, bro. Like my sister was buying my nephew his first car. Sure enough, guess who wound up leasing him a new car? Me. It's like always, they'll call me up like, yo, Uncle G, I want to go on a date. You think I could stop by? Like they learned how to, but my sister used to tell me all the time, she's like, they play you. I'm like, I know they do. She's like, no, you don't. They will literally tell me, don't worry about money. Uncle G will do it.
That's funny. Kids are good with that.
You know what? They're
not dumb, dude.
Bro, one nephew just graduated college. He's gonna be he's a business major. He's gonna be running hotels. They just gave him a full management position. Like they're really good kids. They never did drugs, never drank. I don't know where they came from, but I've always hooked up my nephews.
Nice.
But they're not mine. Again, I don't get I can send them home at the end of the day, and I don't have to pay for things every day. The everyday spends, just you buying food for your kids, got to be crazy nowadays, bro. It's got to be crazy.
Oh, groceries is horrible,
bro. I spend like $500 a week on myself on food. How much does it cost for 3 kids or something nowadays?
Me and the old lady, this is no shit. Me and the old lady, we're at Giant Eagle. It's like our Giant Eagle is like I don't know, a big fucking supermarket here. We're at Giant Eagle every other day, and just like run in and stop and just grab shit for the house, little stuff like milk, cereal. Like I eat a lot of yogurt. We're spending $100.
Yeah, bro. One bag is $100, bro. One
and
bag,
that's not
a
like a
small hand card is $100 for me.
Yeah. Yep, it's fucking nuts, bro. It is cereal. I love night, baby, love you. Cereal. I like to eat Special K. I eat Special K fruit and yogurt with vanilla almond milk. I fucking love it. I can't pay $6 for a fucking box of cereal. Yeah. It blows my mind.
Well, this is why they say times change. Like when I was a kid, I remember Fridays, I'd go with my mom, she'd go grocery shopping for the week. Now they say people actually go 2 to 3 times a week because they can't spend all that at once, bro. Even if you can, you don't want to. Like nobody really gives me a good answer on what they spend a week. They're like, I stop when I need things. Like I remember my mom filling the cart for like $250, filling it.
No, a month. I bet on a month. I bet we spend $2,000 just on groceries alone a month. But
you don't think more than that, bro?
I want to say $2,000. I want to say $2,000. 1, 2, yeah.
Dude, I spend probably $1,600 to $1,700 on myself, bro. How could you only spend $2,000? Like, and maybe I do buy the nicer steak because I'm by myself, but still, it just adds up so fast, bro. Everything is expensive. Like you just said, dude, I'm thinking of, what was it? I bought a regular steak, skirt steaks the other day. It was $21 for like a nothing skirt steak. Then I was getting these microwave meals. They were $8 a piece. By the time I left, it was $187, and I had one fucking bag, bro.
Yeah, see, I don't do that. And when meat's on sale, I buy in bulk. I don't
that's what you guys do, because I get it.
All like my meat and stuff, my roasts, my steaks, everything, ground meat, when it's on sale, we got a stand-up fridge and then 2 fucking chest freezers in the basement. I keep them fucking stocked.
You do sales too, Alan? Because this is what most people, like my friends who have kids, tell me. They're like, bro, you just spend. You don't look. We have to look at price tags. We have to put things back. Like, that's why we save. Like, you think you spend more, but we don't spend as much because we're using coupons. We're buying a lot at once.
I don't do coupons. I just hit the sales. That's all.
It's hard for one person. Not to mention, I eat out a lot too because, bro, when I cook meals, I wind up throwing half of it out. So it's like when you're single, everything is almost like fast food, this or that, or deli, or I'm always, because whenever I cook, I throw half of it out.
We have like a list that like is very common. Like, you know, things get added, but like there's like certain things we need, and usually that's good for me. But yeah, it's expensive. Probably like 400.
Hey, here's a question: how much is public school lunch nowadays? Like, how much you got to give your kid to go to school if he buys lunch?
I don't even know. My wife handles all that,
I have
bro.
no clue.
I have no idea.
It was $1.50 when I was in school. I would imagine now it's got to be $10. $10.
I'm almost positive. My kid's school is free because
I think mine is too. I think it's free.
I pay a school tax,
is it free now?
Because I've never heard of paying.
Oh yeah, I used to have.
Well, there's like a little menu they give you, and she picks. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm actually looking at my daughters right now. Yeah.
Really? So when I was even elementary school, it was $1, like $1.50 you paid, and then some kids had free lunch. But I have heard over the years that they thought that was bullshit, and everybody should have free lunch. So maybe they really did it.
Yeah, they get breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, breakfast and lunch. Yeah.
But we didn't have that either. We had just lunch. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, bro. That's actually something we should have did a long time. Because what would happen is I'd go to school. My parents had money.
Or cold lunch,
I'd buy good food. And then you'd see the kids who didn't have a lot of money. They'd either get this horrible lunch or they couldn't get lunch. So, yeah, the fact they're giving free lunches, I like to hear that.
Yeah.
Chat, you guys tell me in the chat if you all get free lunch, all your kids get free lunch. Oh, Miss King said it's $3.10 a day there.
Now, is that a public or private school? Because everybody pays a school tax, correct? You need to pay a school tax?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to ask my wife about this tomorrow because I'm almost positive that
public. Miss King said public, $3.10 a day. Yeah, I paid $1.50 a day. That makes sense. So 20 years ago.
I'm not sure.
But $3.10 ain't even that bad. I thought it'd be like $10 by now. Like, how do you pay every day for your kid to eat? Like, how do you do this?
You know, in Japan, there was a buffet. Not like a buffet, but like like a buffet, pretty much. Like you just go around and pick what you want.
Oh, and
Good
bro, I
food.
watch
And then
the
we were
fucking,
able to stuff our bags full of fucking food. We used to do that shit every fucking day, dude.
bro, the schools in Japan. I watch the videos over there. There's like a couple channels I watch. Whatever, like they film the kids in high school or whatever, film themselves eating their lunch. It is fucking insane. They get like the one I watched, the dude, they had lobster tails.
Yeah.
How the Japanese feed their fucking kids over there is amazing. And like you said, it's a big buffet with like everything. It's everything's on there.
Yeah. And they let you take it home too. If they know your like home is poor, oh yeah, you just
That's
bring
how
your
it
own
should
Tupperware.
be. Alan, when you just said we filled
Fill
our
it up.
bags, Alan, I was thinking that's how it should be for the kids who have no food at home, bro.
Yep.
Like, why can't we? If they can do that there, we can do it here. We just don't because it's so corrupt.
And in Japan, there's health checks that come to the school. I remember, like, I don't remember like exactly like what, but there's just lines down the hallway, and there's a doctor, and they just check everybody.
That shit like that
dental.
over in Japan will never happen in America. That's like their culture over there. Am I right, Alan? Correct?
What is?
That's like how the kids are raised over there with the schooling and feeding them. That's like part of the fucking culture over there, correct?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's just not like, that's like the main focus is raising a fucking intelligent kid, correct? Carry on the family name and shit. It's a whole different culture because
it is, but like in the countryside of Japan, right? A lot of people don't go past the 9th grade just because they're, the rice paddies, or that's very common too. Like tobishoku, building scaffoldings is like a known 9th grade job. It's like a thing in Japan. Like I don't know, like you guys don't get it, but like that's like the number one job to go to, like building scaffolding.
If you're in the country.
In countryside, yeah, or don't go past 9th grade. But like, yes, there's some places that, obviously.
How is work there, Alan? Is it like 8-hour days? Do they work like 12-hour days? Is it harder work?
So they work till Saturday, half day of Saturday in Japan is very normal, or working Saturday too. Monday through Saturday is very normal.
Is it safe to work there or no? Is it like people die working?
No, it's just like here.
Just like here, okay.
But in Japan, it's more of a different culture. Well, like if you see an old man in, like, let's say you go to a convenience store and you see an old man sweeping a floor, that dude's been at that store his whole life.
Yeah,
it's like that in Japan a lot. Yep.
Alan, you wouldn't believe how many Japanese videos I watch, bro. I love the culture you come from. I love it.
It's quite different.
And like you were just saying, how like if there's an old man there sweeping that floor, that's like so common over there. There's so many videos I watched of like these little restaurant owners. They've owned the same store. The guy's like 80 years old, works every fucking day.
Yeah,
hasn't changed his prices in like 20 years. He refuses to do it because he's helping the community out.
Yeah.
See, I misjudged. I thought Japan, like when I first heard about, all right, my buddy goes everywhere. He was in China. And when he was in China, he was in the area where these people rent apartments that have 12 cages in the apartment and you live in a cage. He was in this whole, so I thought Japan was like that, bro. I was like,
no.
I didn't realize Japan is way different than China. But yeah, I saw videos, bro. This old man living in basically a dog cage that was stacked on each other in these apartments. Like, horrible, bro. Yeah, Japanese seems way more family oriented. It's way different.
Family oriented. It just like the respect is like in the culture, right? So like in America, like fuck you, or I don't know. People just it's just American culture though. People disrespect each other. It's crazy here, and that's funny, right? And I had to learn that when I came here. Like, dude, people used to tell me "fuck you," and I used to get offended because I was like, dude, what am I doing wrong? But then, they're just fucking with me. But dude, for a long time, I was like, dude, what am I doing wrong? And they're like, dude, fuck you.
Alan jumped right on the bandwagon.
You never do that in Japan.
Awesome.
You just don't. Yeah.
Alan's like, I'm going to YouTube. This is awesome. Fuck everybody.
The culture is just, you just don't do that.
But you guys like take care of your elders there too, right? Like,
I mean, usually going to an old folks' home is like, that's weird.
Like you don't
Everybody
have.
takes care of
Wait, isn't it Japan where you don't have a choice but to take care of your parents?
No. You can send them to an old folks' home.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can. There's somewhere I've heard that, and I thought that was a great idea. Like you don't have a choice. Bro. Like, you take care of your parents. I thought that was cool.
No, like growing up, all the funerals I went to were all like old people dying in homes. Yeah. Like Shibata-san is one that I've known him. Dude, that dude died when he was 104. That dude was like 99 in a tree with a ladder. And we used to all laugh at him because he barely made it up. That thing, he used to get so mad at us, dude, scream from top of the tree.
Why would he
Dude,
climb up a tree?
because he was like a landscaper's whole life.
Oh.
Like there's another guy, Tanaka-san.
So he got used to going into a tree every day.
No, dude, he used to like trim trees. That's all he fucking did. And he used to get this ladder, and the dude could barely make it up. And I remember we used to all laugh at him, and he used to get so mad.
I bet you'll look at it different now.
We were disrespectful, but he went and told my mom. My mom beat the fuck out of us every time.
Oh, how
right
about that? How about that in Japan, Alan? Is that common? Do kids like you get your ass kicked by your parents?
Oh, dude, that's a normal occurrence. No one's gonna say shit. They beat the fuck out of you.
So it's a normal occurrence, but
everything.
Nowadays parents get arrested for it. It's a big thing. Over there, it's okay.
Wow.
It should be okay.
I mean, context, right? Abuse or
context.
Me, not listening to my mom.
They deserve it, bro. Smacking your kid in the ass because he's a wise mouth. You should have that happen. That should be legal.
Yep.
It's legal. You can smack your kid in the mouth. I believe it's not. You can't beat the fuck out of your kid.
Right.
No, bro, I'm telling you, you can't smack them. When I was in school, there was a whole arrest, this whole big thing with this parent getting arrested for smacking his kid, bro. Like, you can't put your hands on your children. You're not allowed to smack your kid's ass anymore. Bro.
Oh, if you do it in public, you're definitely going to fucking jail.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
But Japan too, I would say a bad thing about Japan is when you're not raised with love, like here. Like, you literally feel like my main goal was to avoid my mom as much as fucking possible. I did what I had to fucking do and just get the fuck outside. Right? That, like, you're not really raised by love. You have your chores. Like, my chore was to mop the entire wherever we were living, like mop all the floors. That was my job, and I had to do that every morning, no exceptions.
That's good. Well, to me, that shit's good though, bro. I feel like an old man saying this, and there's exceptions. Like T-Train's kids, some people, even blues kids sound good, but some of these kids I see nowadays, bro. My dad can't barely walk. He's on a cane. Barely walk. When I walk into a store, I look behind me. If there's somebody old behind me, I will wait and hold that door. My dad tells me stories about people slamming doors on his faces, people knocking him out of the way. Like, these kids have no respect anymore, bro. None. When I was a kid, when I was young, if I saw an old man walk into a store, I hold the door. Even when I was a scumbag, I don't know. I feel like it's so different nowadays. They're such assholes.
Alan, talking about chores growing up, I was raised by my grandparents. My pap was the same way. My summer vacations when I was a kid, bro, he was waking me up every morning at 6:00, and he had a fucking shit I had to do around the fucking house for 8 hours. I wasn't on summer vacation when I wasn't in school. I worked from fucking 6 to 2 every fucking 5 days a week during the week, like a normal work day.
Really?
I did work for my dad's tree company. He would pay me like a slave, barely give me anything. But I had to get up every day if I'm going to work, you're going to work. That was his line.
I didn't get paid.
When I say paid, it was barely. I wasn't really getting paid. I was getting lunch.
I didn't get shit. I got food.
When I was older, he paid me. But when I was young, no. He just said, if I'm going to work, you're going to work. Plain and simple.
Yeah,
there was trucks all day.
Dude, when we grew up, we had kerosene stoves, and I remember, so like we all alternated, but one of the chores was to get kerosene, and the kerosene tank was like in this scary alley. Dude, I was freaked out, and every time I used to get the fuck out of there, spill it all over myself, and then my mom would just beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's just like an every time thing. You just never learn, you know.
So you guys use kerosene for what?
For soap.
Really?
Inside your home?
Oh wow.
That's what we had in the winter. When
Yeah,
me,
talk about
me, my cousin, uncle, and aunts, we all used to huddle around it to get warm. That's because it wasn't.
Yeah, even at
It was
Japanese
because
schools, it's like that.
the gas was cut off. It was the you don't remember. In fact, you're old enough. The old white kerosene heaters are like 2.5 foot tall. You don't remember them?
Yeah, hell yeah. They look like the vents. They had like the
They look like R2D2, bro.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Ours used to sit.
For the sub.
Ours used to sit in the living room of my grandparents' apartment, and we all used to huddle around it in the winter.
Yeah.
I remember that smell like it's nothing, bro. The whole house smelled
that's
like
what I was just about to say. I'll remember that smell to the day I die.
Yeah.
I guess kerosene kind. That's funny. You guys, we're old people. Kids probably don't even know what that is. They don't even use kerosene anymore, do they?
No.
Where would you even buy kerosene?
Right. That would be a fire hazard. If I go to jail for
I see it once in a while. Some gas stations up my camp, they sell it at the gas stations up my camp, but like down in the city, I don't see it anywhere.
That would make sense, like up in the mountains.
Yeah.
I remember, bro, my dad would put it on a rag to clean his hands. So he put it on a rag, cleaned his hands, and threw the rag in the corner. And about 5 minutes later, he lit a cigarette, and from across the room, that rag caught fire. That's how flammable that shit was. The vapor rag went up. Kerosene
That shit
dangerous, bro.
We used to do. They don't. I'm sure there's guys that still do it now, but like in my apprenticeship, when setting a manhole like a sewer or something, you have to tar the outside of them before you backfill them. So, and a paintbrush takes too long. You just fucking dip your hands in that 5-gallon bucket and just rub it all over, and then you take PVC primer, which was clear 20 years ago. Now it's purple because of code. But you just dump that fucking PVC primer over your hands and it come right off. But
dude,
that shit goes right to your liver.
I got a funny story about that. So I was doing concrete with my friend's father up on the water. So it's a long ride. We were tarring the foundation. So like you said, you're just covered in tar. The only thing to get it off was kerosene. So I'm cleaning my arms, everything with kerosene. I go to rinse it off, and it's the winter. The water's turned off, bro. So I couldn't rinse it off. But the ride was 40 minutes to get home, bro. It soaked through my skin. By the time I got home, I'm throwing up. I'm blue. I had to go to the hospital because of it. It soaked through. I felt drunk when I was breathing.
It goes right to your liver, bro. Goes right to your liver,
bro, right through my skin. And he made it. He said it too. He's like, bro, we gotta get water. I'm like, it's no big deal. I'll wipe it off in a rag. Nah, dude, that shit. I felt it when I'm breathing. I can taste the kerosene through my skin.
And I'm gonna be right back real quick. I gotta run outside.
All right. Yeah, all this shit we used to use 20 years ago when I was an apprentice didn't have any of them fucking MSDA slips. Now it's everywhere. You can't do anything like that anymore on a job site.
Oh, what was the other one? You would know this. My dad used to have this stuff to kill bugs. What was it called? Shit.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking. It's a pesticide. I know exactly what you're talking about. You can't even buy it anymore.
Yeah, it probably will kill everything. It'll kill, like, literally give you cancer in like 8 seconds. And we used to throw it around like it was, what the hell was that shit called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, everybody's dad had it in their garage.
Yeah, that's what my dad. Yeah, everybody. They're not DDT. Everybody would talk about it. Just use some of this, and meanwhile, you get a fourth arm.
Is that fat bitch still alive over there?
I'm sure he is.
Insane, bro. I can only talk about that dude for so long. Seriously, I refuse to let that dude take up that much space in my brain. I can't do it.
No, I can't listen to him too much anymore, bro, because it gets me mad and drives me crazy.
A few minutes. I give him like 10 minutes to see what he's talking about for the day, and it's the same shit over and over.
I thought about it today. I know you guys all thought about this, but I never really thought about what it must be like to be him and do this daily. How do you not have a headache, bro? How do you not have a hangover from YouTube the next day?
I mean, look at him, bro. Look, you can see what it's doing to him. Look at the motherfucker. He's gained 100 pounds. He has heart problems now. He's ready.
So kidding aside, like not even trolling. Do you think, let's say if he really wanted to stop, do you think he would have to go to like rehab, bro? Like gambling.
Yeah,
he can't stop on his own.
He's addicted to YouTube.
He can't.
He won't. He will never stop. He'll stop when he is stopped. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, that's why he don't go to the gym anymore. I believe he does any time he has. That's why he doesn't really, when he goes to work, you see what he was doing. He was going live from work. He was posting videos, after post while he was working.
Right.
Well, he can't take accountability for being broke and letting his family live the way they do.
Yeah.
We're his out right now. We're his excuse as to why he's broke. Before us, it was fucking COVID. Before COVID, it was his sister at fucking
Well,
school.
I've said that too, bro. He won't leave because then he has to admit to himself and his wife that this is his fault. Right now, he tells his wife every day,
Yeah,
I
we're
can't
his
get a
out.
job because of them. I can't work because of them.
It's 100%. That's truth. That's fact right there. And he has a history of it. You go when his Facebook was public, you go back and see everything.
Yeah, COVID killed my business. He literally read in the newspaper about how it killed certain businesses, and he was so stupid and has so little bit of friends that he doesn't grasp the fact construction companies did better than ever.
Only construct. Dead's fucking serious. He is the only construction worker I ever heard ever say that they lost money during COVID. Everybody had the best years of their life.
Not like you should scam, but most people, on top of everything, on top of the fact people were home redoing their houses, they also got COVID relief loans and this and that.
Yeah.
People
He's too dumb.
Money in.
He was too much of a dummy. Actually, he was actually smart because all them people are going to prison now.
Well, you saw Gotti's kid? You know about that one?
Yeah.
He was, but not. How stupid is this kid? This kid, it was something like 11 million he raked in through COVID relief loans. He was teaching people how to do it on TikTok.
What? That's insane.
That's how he got caught. He was on Instagram and TikTok telling people how to do it.
I figured the Gaudis had like generational wealth.
Bro, I haven't tell you this, dude. I did electrical. You remember the TV show Growing Up Gotti?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did, before the show started, we didn't know there was any show or anything. That's in the same town my girl's from. So we're doing electrical in the house. Bro, the house was a fucking shithole, like hoarded shithole. The production company paid to bring their house back to looking great. Like it was all bullshit, bro.
What, Victoria's house?
Yeah, Victoria's house.
That big
one
white house.
son never left the bedroom. Like when I tell you we couldn't go in his room. He never left. There was the weirdest. She was a fucking bitch. The house was disgusting. The show fixed it up. Once the show ended, the house went right back to shit again. They didn't have nothing done. That's why the son started selling drugs again and started doing these COVID relief loans.
But that was Gotti. That was John Gotti's house, wasn't it?
Yeah, originally, correct.
What happened to all his fucking money? Where did all his millions and millions of dollars go?
Well, most of it was seized, but they did have some property, bro. And that's a good point because even with John, Little John had some property and he had good money too. So I don't know. I think in the long run, didn't they hit the son for racketeering? I think they took his money too.
The feds.
Yeah,
I know the son. I see you, Juan.
Dude, you imagine though, so he would have probably got caught, but you're making millions he would create businesses and then get COVID loans for them. And then you go on TikTok and Instagram and start showing people your money and teaching them how to rob the government.
Yeah.
And you're a Gotti. You know they're watching you to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that house is a rundown shithole right now, bro. If you Google Earth it probably looks like a rundown shithole.
That's crazy. That's not a house. That was a fucking mansion, bro.
Oh, it's huge. But when you look at, you know what? After this, I'm gonna do that because I guarantee you, because just for like that 1 year the show was on, it looked fucking beautiful. They paid for it. I guarantee you, it's a shithole right now.
Oh shit.
Oh, and the son also I forgot about that too. The one son got caught selling a ton of steroids. That was the other one, like a ton of steroids.
Yeah, that's right. That was a while ago, the steroid case.
Yeah. I was young with that.
Yeah.
Did he go to prison for that?
We used to see him around. We used to, because the one kid's like my age. So we used to go to clubs and there'd be cameras in there. They'd be like taped off in this one area. They were just, I don't know, whatever, man. They were just living off their dad's name. John Gotti was the man, bro. My father tells me stories. That guy used to walk around like, people would run up to him and be like, I can't pay my rent this month. And he'd pay your rent for the month. My dad said that was one of the best men ever. He's like, I don't care what he did on the side. He's like, the amount of people that guy helped. He's like, anybody in that neighborhood respected and liked him.
Yeah.
Until they ran his kid over, and then that was different. But
that's how a lot of I seen Blue in the chat. That's what made me think of this. That's how a lot of them fucking cartel bosses roll around in Mexico. They take care of their fucking community. They built the churches, the schools, and everything.
Oh, they loved him, bro. He helped everybody. But once again, the real problem was once his kid got run over and then he killed that guy, like the neighborhood started getting scared of him because it was an accident. But
I mean, Dub asked fucking one of the Martinez brothers to build fucking Dillon Elementary School, bro. Martinez fucking cartel come up.
Yeah.
Fucking Dillon Elementary.
Bro,
Dude.
now that I think about it, when I was in the Gotti house doing electric when I was young, there was a big picture of Dub above the fireplace.
Yeah, I believe it, bro. I
It was
believe
Dub, John Gotti, and Sonny Barger.
it.
And they were kissing Dub's ring.
Sonny Barger.
Yeah, Sonny Barger was kissing Dub's ring.
Sonny Barger.
Shit.
Dude, that story was wild where he sent his mother-in-law out to get a picture of him. This dude just makes up.
Bro, my dude said that when I was a kid, they would go out and leave a python to babysit me.
Yeah.
I told you, he wasn't talking about a snake. Dub actually knows how to code in Python. That's what he meant.
He's a computer hacker.
Because he's always talking about the IP addresses.
Yeah.
I showed him I's IP address this morning.
Oh, shit.
This shit is fucking too much, bro. With that penny thing, I literally dropped my phone. I was mad. Dub, I was mad. Not at you, that you're that stupid. I'm like, this guy is literally talking about owning $1 million penny and then says he has two of them. Then he says it's from 1900 something. This penny from 1900 and something. He goes, then he said it's brass. He goes, it's a brass penny.
Yes.
What are you talking about, a brass penny?
Let me teach you something.
Yep.
Don't ever be surprised when Dub proves how dumb he is, because you will always be surprised. He will surprise you every time.
It's crazy how he thinks, and dude, he legit thinks that makes sense.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
want you to think about
this.
This is what he don't think about. So think about, okay, they're in a fifth wheel. Him and Natty are at the table. You got kids in a fifth wheel. They're like, what are we gonna do? Well, Dub, you do have $1 million penny, two of them. Well, I'm not selling them right now. So I think we should get a trailer and live in there. But Dub, what about the $1 million penny? No. We're going to keep that in the drawer. We can live in a trailer.
Okay. Maybe I can see the penny because they didn't need $1 million. But what about the $20,000 diamond studded earrings? What about
sitting in the back?
What about the bust down fossil watch?
Yep.
That was my favorite.
Yep. Bust down fossil watch.
Then he also can't show, but it's always right here. He's like, I have an iced out fossil watch right here. I have $1 million penny right here. Show it. Show us one thing. Please show me.
Did you notice he's back on? We're mad because he owns two houses. He's back on the two houses again.
Bro, whatever happened to his 3-story house? Remember, he had a 3-story house. He just bought property with a 3-story home.
Yeah, the 40 acres.
Oh yeah, his new house. That dude.
Yeah, he's back to saying. He was saying today that he has two houses. We're mad because he owns two houses.
Two houses.
He trained. This is where I actually stopped listening. So maybe you can fill me in. He said he had that, and then he started explaining why he actually lives in a trailer, and I was like, I can't listen to this. Why did he say, what was his reason for living in the trailer?
I don't, if I heard it, I don't remember it.
I couldn't even, once he said, he's like, I have multiple homes. If you want to know why we live in this trailer, I was like, no, I don't want to know why you live in that. I just hung up my phone.
I think it's because he's like living below his means or some stupid
shit.
But
that ain't living below your means.
Right.
If you have a house, a house, you're not renting it out. Why are you living in a bust down, crooked, broke down trailer?
Right. You would think you'd sell a penny or two and get yourself a home. Like,
I'm not a million. Listen, I don't have
selling
kids.
A penny or two, I said.
Maybe
I will, Ellen. He's not going to come out and say it.
I'm not married and I don't have kids. But if Angela had to use a handicapped bathroom when she was over here and I had $1 million penny, she would probably leave. Maybe you can sell your $1 million penny and get a tub.
Hey, Doug. I do Habitat for Humanity every year, Doug. If you want, me and my crew will come and redo your bathroom for you this
There you go.
Trailer. You want that, Doug? You want Habitat for Humanity to come? You would qualify, 100%. You would. I can make that happen. I've been
Maybe
doing
get
it.
him an air conditioner. That's another one. You got $1 million penny, but you sit there sweating with your shirt off, dripping on your table all summer long.
With that
Remember he
thing
told us he
cranked to
had
the
central air?
max,
What happened
too.
with that, Dub? He's like, I just had central air installed. Then he showed the outside of his house and there wasn't a unit anywhere.
When he was looking for my footprints.
Meanwhile,
Like, yeah.
central air for that trailer, you can get a split unit for $800 and cool that whole thing off. But he has personal fans for his kids, and he thought that was him bragging. He's like, every one of my kids has a personal fan.
Personal fan. Damn, dude.
Oh shit.
At least he got a personal fan.
Those poor
that's
kids
funny.
in school, bro, when they're talking about
Yeah.
things to kids, and they're like, well, my dad says that we have personal fans.
Sharon towel, you bring the fan. It's like the only position you have.
Those poor kids laying in a bunk bed, they turn on the fan, it sucks the smell of Dub into the room. It's either sweat to death or smell rotting fish.
he wouldn't even let them use it. He just lays in bed with all 4 fans just blowing on
Definitely,
him.
Have
bro.
fun. So,
He makes Natty feed him grapes while they fan him.
hey, you kids don't need this. We didn't have this in present.
Yeah.
Yo,
He just
yeah.
has them all positioned all around the bed just
Bro,
blowing on
it,
him.
Yep.
it takes a lot to make Yas start like really laughing. I've only heard it once, like him start cracking up. When he went on it, he's like, Dub, he's like, you said you got personal fans and bunk beds for your kid. He's like, I had that in my prison cell. That's like prison.
You know he's telling them that, though. Like, I guarantee you, it comes from
Yeah.
a prison and this and that, and all they should complain.
Oh, you know them kids heard
He's like,
stories
I had
about how
that too
fucking
when I was in
badass he
prison.
was.
Oh, dude, crazy stories, I guarantee you.
Dub
Shit that
is,
we don't even hear.
Dub is the fucking crazy uncle, but it's their dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know this. And he'll tell them
Oh,
stories.
man.
They don't like, these are little girls, and he probably tells them the story about how, yeah, I was about to get raped. Come here, I want to tell you the story about when dad was about to get raped.
Oh shit.
You ever see, that's another funny dumb move. When the kid's in there, so he's about to say something, you'll hear him like look around, but then he always says it anyway. Never
Yeah, he
once
never-
has he held back.
No,
He looks around, he's like, all right, fuck it.
yeah. Oh fuck.
Have you ever heard him say, actually, my kids are here. Oh, I can't really talk about that. My kids are here. Nope. He's like, hold on. Yeah, so anyway, this fucking rape.
That's why he has the fucking stay away order on now. The way he
Yeah.
walked in front of him.
Yeah, you chapped his ass with that.
Well, it's
You
because
got
it's true.
Yep.
Bro, the one time he
Crazy.
was literally sitting on his live, and I think
He's
you
not
jumped
allowed
on the
home.
panel or something, Alan. I think you went and jumped on his panel, and he literally told his kids, this is the man who's trying to hurt you.
No, he
What?
told the kids, this is the man who wants to come and kidnap you.
That was it. You're correct. You're absolutely right, bro. The man who wants to kidnap you. Why are you on YouTube with your shirt off at the table, Dad? Sweating, talking to him.
Breathing heavy.
Breathing
Could
heavy.
you please make those super healthy chicken nuggets that you tell everybody on YouTube are so good and better than a steak?
Dub, how do you fucking, since all your chicken nuggets are fucking homemade, how do you cut them out like dinosaurs? What is the technique you use?
He uses his slippery elbows to do the meat. It's all about the slippery elbows. You gotta really pound them chicken cutlets in.
Oh, I just realized how mad I am. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, bro! Telling your kids, you haven't even tasted anything till you taste brown sugar salmon.
Brown sugar salmon.
That's
The
what they
whole
bring to
class.
school for lunch. It's like 4 days old.
They ain't bringing that for lunch. When they went to bed, he ate the rest of it.
Yes, he did. There's no leftovers.
Hey kids, who wants an ice cube pop?
Oh fuck.
That's his air conditioning. If the kids are really good, he'll put an ice cube behind the fan.
He's a nice kid. Dude, we laugh at it, but dude, I guarantee you that's real.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Bro, look at
He's over there like,
shit.
and
The shit you would just laugh at.
And
So he tells me he has central air. Not only does he not, do you ever see the video? He has one air conditioner, and that guy still has to have a 2x4 off the ground. It comes up and supports it in the window.
oh yeah.
What are you doing, bro? Oh, actually, here's a real problem. I'm laughing, my heart hurts. I got a real question for you, T-Train. What do you think plumbing is there? Do you think they run the plumbing to the main drain in the people's house, or do you think he might actually be pumping out his shitter?
That community, he's tied in. He's got to be tied into their septic or something. I don't know. I've only my experience with fucking trailer plumbing is like 2 trailers, and it's a fucking mess, complete fucking nightmare.
But I don't think there's any other trailer. Aren't there actual houses, and he's in somebody's yard with his trailer?
He's probably dumping into their septic. I'm sure they're on septic. I don't know. I don't know. I never really thought about it either. I don't know.
The last thing.
Yeah, those mobile
country,
homes are built that way. I think
that country.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I don't know.
I'm licensed in Allegheny County in Pennsylvania. Allegheny County is one of the only counties in the entire country that has their own code. Everybody goes. The rest of the country goes by a specific code. Our code is the most strict in the fucking country. So when you get out of Allegheny County, the shit you see plumbing wise is crazy. It's fucking craziness.
Because when he had the 5th wheel, they must have been pumping it. And, oh my God, I just can't. Another one, I said this the other day, and then I laid it, bro. We talked about this the other day. I think me and Alan. Bro, I laid in bed laughing to myself till 3 a.m. He cannot fit through the trailer. Trailer doors are shorter and thinner than regular doors. Him getting room to room, you must watch him literally squish himself through doorways.
It's like that.
What the him
when
and
he
fucking,
gets through the door.
Definitely. He's like, hold on,
Daddy
kids, I'm coming. Natty's like, coming in. Natty's laying there naked. He's like, I'll be in there in a second, baby. He's greasing himself up to get into the bedroom.
Greasing himself up.
He has the kids pushing from behind.
What do you think him and Big Natty do when they have to walk by each other? When one's walking one way and the other's walking the other way?
That's what I mean. It's impossible. Yeah. One of them has to go out the back door so the other can come in the front.
There's traffic lights in there, dude.
Bro, hey Dub, when your front door and your back door are the same door, it's time to upgrade.
It's time to... That's fucked up.
Oh shit, they're in the front yard. They're like, you guys want to go out back? Then just walk through the front door.
J Millions, what if not calling you out or putting you on Front Street or anything? I guess I am saying this. What am I saying that's malicious or talking shit on his kids? I don't ever say anything about his fucking kids, bro. Like I'm not getting at you either or anything like that.
No. Listen,
if I'm doing
those
something
kids
wrong,
do have a rough life, but that's not my fault. I want to see those kids have a good life. Get the fuck off YouTube and get a job and take care of your kids. That's not my problem.
But if someone thinks I'm crossing the line with kids, I want to know where I took it too far.
Yeah,
you know
I think he's just talking in general.
Oh,
Jay's a good dude.
I want to. I know he is. That's why I said I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah, he's.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I just want to know
bro.
because if I'm pressing the line, I want to know. I'll fall back because I don't mean to talk about his kids. I'm talking about his ability to raise his kids is what I'm talking about.
And they're not his kids.
Yeah. Which
I think he's saying in general in any community, you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
I know if I was on here and someone was clowning on me and I was living that way, the last place I would be on YouTube and I would have 5 fucking jobs to prove a motherfucker wrong. Or I wouldn't be to prove a motherfucker wrong.
Bro, if I was dumb, I told him this.
You took it too far when you took the sliding up.
If I was dumb, I would leave YouTube. If I was dumb, I would either leave YouTube for a year or not turn my camera on. I would work out, I'd lose weight, I'd get a job, and I'd shut everybody down. One day I'd turn my camera on, I'd be down to like 170 pounds. But here's another question, though. Those trailers, how big could the master bedroom be? He cannot have a king bed. How does him and Natty fit in one bed? In like a small bed, they're in like a single.
I think that trailer, someone just posted, I think that trailer is like 54 by 30 or something like that. It's something crazy small.
54 by 30. That's, I think, exactly what it was. I looked it up, the year, make, model, everything.
Yeah.
For the price, they go for like $7,000. But you
he claims that he looked all of us up and we have no assets on Truth Finder. Did you look at the thing I sent you? There's absolute no assets. The only thing is that fucking dump.
Oh yeah, we're going over it. Yeah, I got it. We're gonna go over it next time I go live. I just need to find time.
Well,
but like
that Truth
he was
Finder,
like talking shit about everybody. He doesn't even, he has nothing on his other than the dump. And it clearly says Natasha Anderson. He's like, well, Ellen thought it was my wife because blah, blah, blah. No, dude, it says Natasha Anderson.
That was his come up. He heard she had a trailer. He was like, I'm set. I'm set for life.
Dude, when they were together, it was in a fifth wheel, dude. And he said himself that Natasha had a house before they moved into the fifth wheel and they lost it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Was it his fifth wheel or did they rent it?
I think there's way more to the story with Natasha, because think about it, dude. She's just gonna take all her kids and jet to another state. Dude, something is off. I don't know.
Can I address something? Father's not trying to take those kids away from Dub. There's definitely things wrong. There's definitely things going on.
It is, and dude, like maybe the dads are not involved, but dude, you cannot do that here in Michigan. You cannot. That's kidnapping, dude.
Yeah, same here.
You cannot. But like, who knows? Maybe they're all deadbeats. But.
Unless the father signed the rights away, because with something like Natty, it was a one-night stand. They were drunk on a lot of blow. They got to deal with that.
Yeah, facts. But the thing about it is, even in Michigan, you can't just write off your kids. You can't do that. You cannot do that. People think, just go into courts, be like, I don't want them no more. I'm signing off my rights. It don't work that way, dude.
Oh, even if she's okay with it in New York, if the woman's okay with it, you can do that.
Really?
Yeah, my ex.
Dad could sign the right.
How scummy my ex.
You can't. Michigan. I don't think you could just walk in.
No, you can do that. So my ex-girls had a baby.
You can't just hold on. You just can't walk away. You have to. Both parties have to be in agreement. You have to sign your rights away. Yeah.
And then you just don't pay child support no more.
Correct.
And
the mother, if the dad wants to sign his rights away, the mother has to approve it. The dad just can't make that decision and duck child support. The mother has to approve it.
That's crazy,
my ex, the kid that I say I raised, like I was paying everything for this kid, and he would come over and he wouldn't pay child support. He wanted to take his kid. He worked too. So I started telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, you got to pay your child support. He's like, the kid seems to be doing fine. I'm like, yeah, because I'm paying for your son, bro. And it literally came down to, he's like, listen, man, how about I just sign rights away? It seems like he has a good look, because he didn't want to pay child support. And they were going to, that was the thing that was going to happen. He was going to sign away his own kid to not pay child support.
Yeah,
you mind if I bring this up? What is up with that Flames and Zebby thing? That ain't Zebby that Flames is talking about.
No.
No, that's fine. So the Flames paperwork that came out is bullshit, bro.
But what he was saying about hold on. What he was saying about Zebby today, he was completely smutting his name up. And anybody, because I even said something. I said, "Wait, what happened?" I said, "That's not even fucking Zebby. He has a family." I got blocked immediately.
I didn't hear any of that. I do know he thinks that Zebby's the one that pulled that paperwork.
Yeah, but okay. Why is he smart? Well,
I didn't know he was smarting up. Listen, bro, I don't got a problem in the world with Zebby, and I don't have a problem in the world standing up for him either, because he don't come in, he don't talk shit no more. He's in the back.
Flame said, you're not going to treat me like Dub. We're watching Flames evolve in the Dub fucking in real time. He's doing it to himself. What he did today, he pulled a Dub, how he was talking about Zebby.
Yeah, well, something happened to Flames today. I don't know if he announced it on YouTube that was kind of fucked up, that would set you off a little bit, but still, you shouldn't go after Zebby.
I think that he, saw that whatever fake paperwork out there and probably just lost it. And I get it. It's wrong. I think that, it'll come around and he'll realize that it's not true. And
what's fucked up is it's not
but
fake.
It's still fucked up. I get what you're saying.
If someone's smutting your name up, don't smut their name up back. Get the fucking.
Yeah, he doesn't know for a fact
and
it's
hit him
even
with the
him, bro.
facts.
He don't know. He doesn't know for a fact. He was just told that Zebby's usually the one who pulls paperwork for people.
Yeah, I guarantee you people are feeding him bullshit too.
Correct.
Yes, facts.
And you don't do
Agreed.
that, bro. Like
Zebby hasn't been active in
Right.
I can't. No, I don't even years.
Right.
Well, if I'm right, isn't Flames? Somebody not that long ago was talking shit about Zebby's kids, bro. Like I said something myself. I forgot who it was. I said
100%, J Millions, 100%, bro.
I said something to Zebby too. I'm like, yo, bro, somebody's talking shit about your kids, bro. Like, and I forgot who it might have been. Him. They might have had some issues, bro. But when I didn't get along with Flames back then, I think that's when he said something about his kids. I'm like, why are you talking about his kids, bro? I hate the kid shit, bro. The people say we're talking about Dub's kids. No, I want the best for Dub's kids. I want to see them raised and have a good life and not have to worry about getting track sneakers. Like, that's what I want for his kids. I don't wish bad upon them. I don't talk bad about children, bro. I don't do it.
Out of it, like, you know, gone to the YouTube streets, but like, and I think he thinks that like New Age Plug doesn't want him on. Like, I guarantee and you could obviously, New Age Plug brings him on, but every time New Age Plugs do, New Age Plug does, everyone not everyone, but a lot of people in the chat just, they hate him. So,
well, they always start yelling too. He starts screaming. That shit I get.
Ooh.
And by the way, I will say this
I think Flames has been pretty calm of late, right? Not like before.
No, past 2 nights he's been crazy, bro.
He quit drinking, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he quit drinking, which is a good thing. I respect that. But going after Zebby for no reason is going after a monster too, bro. Like, that's one thing I don't know if he realized. If you do get Zebby going, Zebby is another monster in the background, bro. There's a few people that you really don't want to set down a path of fighting with if you're not even sure you're right about it. And he would be one of them.
I just don't understand how people don't realize how goofy they look when they do shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I get it, because bro, I've done it.
Just like
I don't even.
Just like Fetters. Just like Fetters. Fetters said the same exact thing. You're not gonna dub me. You dubbed yourself, Fetty. I mean, you know what I mean? People do it to themselves and don't even realize it. I don't understand it.
I started doing it last night, bro. You saved me last night, T-Train. I was on a fucking warpath. I said a couple things, and when you were like, yo, bro, you shouldn't say that until you know it. About even fucking, it was about Chivo. Like, I caught myself. I'm like, whoa. Like, I was almost, like, lost myself from it. I'm like, you are absolutely right, bro. I'm like, why am I saying this? And I didn't look it up myself. I'm not putting bad charges. I don't care if I hate the guy. I'm not going to put bad charges on him. Sure enough, I had to apologize. I made a post about it. Like, I don't like that. When you put fake bad charges on somebody, you take power away from the real predators, bro. That's how I look at it. Calling somebody a child molester or a sex crime offender is meant for the actual child molesters and sex crime offenders. You can call them anything else, but
a lot of people in this community too put the bad paperwork targeted against specific people because they've been trolling them for so long. I don't like to feed into a lot of the fucking the faceless trolls in the community, because that's what they want. They want to see people fucking get attacked. They want to see family.
Correct. That's another. You're right on that too.
And
listen, when I say that, for the people who do it, how can I put it? I'm not mad at whoever actually made that paperwork up. It's just not something I do. Sometimes people do, like Chivo's done some fucked up shit that maybe he needed to learn a lesson. But it's just not something that how am I going to stand behind something I didn't look up myself? Like, that takes all my credibility away.
Yeah.
You were right, bro. I was glad you came up last night and like stopped me before I fell off the edge.
I mean, and I could care less, and I would expect people to care less what I think, because that's how I think. I could care less about people's opinion on me. But facts, like I was texting you and shit. I know how you roll, and I know how shit affects your fucking mental. You know what I mean?
That's why, bro, you literally stopped. Like, I got off. I was like, thank God he was on there, because I was going on fucking, especially when he's like, Chivo might be my family. Like, I started drooling at the mouth on him last night. I got Tourette's for a little bit. Mile High said he's like, there's a very good chance I'm related to Chivo.
See, and that's where I felt really bad for saying what I did. When that dude said like he knew Chivo, I was like, damn, dude, I felt bad. And at the end of the day, I don't know. What T-Train said earlier on his live kind of hit home a little bit, where I was like, it's kind of true. It's really fucked up to put that jacket on somebody. Any man. It is fucked up.
Yeah, bro. But once again, if they, how can I put it? It is fucked up because I don't think it's because of the man. I think it takes power from it again. Like I just don't like doing it. I can't say like let's look at eyes. People are gonna do that. Damn, he deserves what he gets. I just don't want to be part of it. Like there's something I don't know. So I get the faceless trolls doing it because you need the Dark Knight. You need
But
the justice, so to speak. But I
but
can't do it for my name. I
and
can't.
here's the other end too. And the people that do that, I don't get all up in a huffy. I could care less which way it goes. You know what I mean? I'm not affected either way. You understand? I had a point I was going to make, and I just
That's
lost
kind of what
it.
I was saying,
That's how
though. The
much.
same
That's how
way,
much.
I don't
That's
hate
how
you
much
for
I
doing
care.
it. If
Like
you
I
did
don't
it,
get
it's
like
just not
people
me.
when people like throw them jackets on people. People act like they're all super fucking offended.
Yeah.
I could care less because motherfuckers sling shit on the internet. It's always going to be like that. Everybody slings shit.
Yeah.
I'll never get offended either way for whoever because again, everybody slings shit at everybody on the internet. Some people don't hit below the belt. Some people take it way below the belt. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
When you give in and let it affect you, you give power to that person doing that, and that's what they fucking want.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
I
kind of what I was
refuse
saying to
to do
Mile
it.
High last night, bro. I'm like, he's like, well, he did this to me. I'm like, that doesn't make it right for you to do it to him, bro. I'm like, you're telling me he's a scumbag for doing this, and so you're gonna do that to him. It's like, bro, that's dude. Now you're a scumbag too. You're not less of a scumbag because you're doing it in revenge. Like I think they. I'll even say this, bro.
Well,
I don't
I
have.
don't think he did anything. So if you'd say he did something,
Oh,
okay,
they did.
yes.
No,
But
he's been
like
going.
he
He
was just
did. He called.
talking,
He probably called his grandparents retarded. Like they both at this point
Well,
are putting
I
out
mean,
video
dude, look
after
what Flames
video.
did to him. Cut
Yeah,
out
but
his
That's what I mean.
mother
They're
or something,
both.
his
They're
wife.
both
That's
doing it
crazy.
though. It's never
Right.
gonna end
you
unless somebody
can't.
stops.
I mean,
That's all. At the end of the day, it's all semantics, bro. You can't get offended for somebody else. You know what I mean? If someone's going to say
Oh,
that,
that's
then
what
say
I told
so
Alan
what?
earlier.
Let
I'm
them. You
stepping
know what I
away
mean?
from it, bro. It's not my
Yeah,
fight.
just
Not
yeah,
my fight.
exactly. Just let them say it. So the fuck what?
Not my fight.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
The only thing that got me mad was him saying he had kids in the phone, and we settled that up. That got
Yeah.
settled.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to hammer home is none of this shit affects you at the end of the day unless a motherfucker like Dub is calling outside of YouTube. That's the only reason I go at Dub the way I do because the shit he did offline. That's the only reason. You know what I mean?
So moral of the story is Dub should be everybody's target and not everybody else.
Anybody takes it offline, yes, 100%.
Bro, he did it to me. I was,
Nope,
once
he did
again,
it to
Dub
me.
likes to tell stories, but I was kind of on Dub's team when I first got on YouTube. And then everybody was like, watch. And within 1 week, I was like, whoa, because I thought you guys were picking on him. I'm like, why
Bro,
is everybody talking shit about this guy?
I,
Everybody's jumping on this man. And within 1 week, he was threatening me, calling me a rapist.
bro, Alan
Yeah.
and Dub were boys.
We were.
Alan and Dub were boys.
That is crazy to hear that said.
That's
You
wild.
created him, Alan? You created Dub?
Dude, and like he's such a fucking
Hold on, let me
liar,
interrupt you
too.
real quick, Alan, because
Huh?
Tony don't even. Let me interrupt you. I just
No,
thought
yeah.
of this.
Go
Tony don't even remember this. How many years did Dub say when he first come to YouTube? How many years did he say he was in prison? What was his original time he did? He said he was telling everybody.
I think so. I think it was about 8 years.
Was it
7
8? I
or
thought
8
it was
years.
13, but it was more.
Was it
more
13?
than 5? Was it more than 5?
Yeah,
It went
yeah.
down to 5
100%.
over time. Yes.
Yes.
Well, he did say he was in prison in 2016, and then the other day he posted videos, pictures of him working out in the gym in 2016.
If we search hard enough, we could probably find videos.
I bet Diddy has them videos, but you'll never get
Yes,
them.
and I know Domi created a few troll accounts and screenshotted or screen recorded Dub. I'm gonna try to find them.
By
Old
the way,
videos.
That
I
was
would
He
another
was
love-
point.
calling out AZ Ruction and a few others.
Yeah.
Another point I wanted to make tonight for Dub, saying we do all this horrible shit to him. Dub, you should look at what they like. The monsters found out about eyes and realize what people can do if they wanted to, and don't say any of that was ever done to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people really wanted to do work for the shitty stuff you do, it could be bad. Maybe all that side should back off a little bit and be like, oh no, what happens when it happens to us now?
He got his karma's coming. His karma's coming.
Well, I tell Dub every day, his karma's here. He lives in a fucking trailer.
Well,
and he can't
yeah,
get a
that's
job.
true. That's true.
It's gonna be 10 times 10 though.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, listen. I was always a semi-decent-hearted person, but it wasn't until I got like older where I really got like I give back, bro. If I see somebody on the street who needs money, I'll buy them food, and I'll tell you what. Part of the reason I do it is my whole life changed, bro. I started doing that, and good things started happening to me. It was an absolute fact, bro. I feel better about myself. Better things have happened. I believe in karma is almost my religion, bro. I believe in it
Yep.
so much.
I refuse to be anything negative, pessimistic, anything. I hate it. And my wife is a fucking pessimist. We argue about it all the time. I hate that. I don't hate it, but it drives me fucking crazy.
I get it, bro. I used because I was once one way, and once I went. I was once again. I was always. My parents always said give back. Like my mom was very big into, but certain things I was an asshole. Nowadays I'm nice to people, and my life has gotten better. I go to sleep feeling better. I feel better about myself. I don't know how these guys do what they do, and then this is why they're all miserable, bro. This is why Diddy hangs out with the lights off and has 15 screen names, has to cry and get mad at people because he's a horrible person, bro.
What's up, JoJo?
Joe, salute.
Oh, how about that's something I wanted to bring up too. How Dub always saying how he come to YouTube and it was nothing but positivity. His very first YouTube video he posted, and he even says in his video, "This is my welcome to YouTube video" or something. And his video was about his kids being sex trafficked, and he was saying the N-word.
Yeah.
Yes, that's spreading positivity. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah.
Dude, look at his other channel that we just found with Dubs telling he's talking to the black lady saying have a God bless day and everything else. Dub had the secondary channel that y'all found. It's like, bro, you're telling this lady to have a God bless day, and on your other channel, you're saying the N-word every 5 seconds.
Well, dude, he was calling out his neighbor to find him for $5,000. His neighbor wasn't even on fucking YouTube, dude. What the fuck? That was nuts. And then the other day, he got an argument with KCBD, right? And he was like, he said, he like got all mad at KCBD. He was like, why are you bringing the neighbor? The neighbor has nothing to do with YouTube. It's like, dude, you made the neighbor about YouTube. You're calling him out for $5,000.
Yeah, he told the cops
after you put the fucking restraining order on him.
He told the cops that Ya was involved with the neighbor, and it was all a big setup to get him. And Ya never even knew the guy. Didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, crazy.
That's why Ya got stuck there for days, bro, because they were trying to, like, that's what they were saying, is this was a setup and all this other shit, and once they cleared it up.
The only reason people talk about the things they do and the people the trolls call is all because Dub has talked about it. Everything that's been affected in Dub's life is all because of Dub.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
And it's well deserved.
Yeah.
And then look at his wife's karma for being okay with that man being around her kids. Look what happened to her over the last few years. You know, Dub told her, I'm going to have a business school. Like when she married him, she was with a guy who was going to have a school and a trade and own a company, and look where they are. Because she's getting her karma for everything she did.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, it's close to midnight. I'm dude,
I'm getting off too. Yeah, 2 hours. That's crazy. It was a good live though.
Yeah, time flies. Always a pleasure talking to you guys. Chad, thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Everybody
have a good night, everyone.
Peace.
Peace, facts. Peace, D-Train.